Congresswoman Ileana Ros-Lehtinen, Republican from Florida and chair of the Foreign Affairs Subcommittee on Middle East and North Africa. Congresswoman, thank you for being here.
Thank you for the invitation.
Of course, and your position, and you have made this clear this morning over the weekend that you are opposed to parts of this immigration executive order. Were you consulted at all by any member of the administration prior to its announcement on Friday? Has there been any outreach to you directly?
No, look, I'm just another slug on the planet. I don't expect Donald Trump or anyone in his administration
to
reach out to me. But I think that he did very little reaching out to anyone. Certainly doesn't look like it's been drafted carefully, even just on the process of this very bad executive order. Did he consult with DHS? If so, then why did the head of DHS have to actually put out a notice, an advisory, late last night saying, oh yes, we will honor U.S. permanent legal residents of the United States.
Right.
We will have them, allow them to come back into their country. It's just amazing to have to issue such an order. This is a country, thank goodness, based on laws. Both the spirit and the letter of the law says that we honor commitments and contracts that we've entered into with individuals. In this case, the contract is a visa. We've given you a refugee visa. We should honor that. We've bestowed U.S. permanent legal status of the United States upon you. We should honor that. And to have the head of the DHS have to actually issue an advisory saying, oh yes, we will honor that, it is just nothing short of amazing.
So I think the natural follow-up question to that, Congresswoman, is what are you going to do about it? You said today, let's not make this permanent, essentially. So are you going to break with your party and join with, for example, House Democrats if they do put forward some sort of legislation to try to block this?
Well, I don't vote either with Republicans or Democrats. I vote my conscience. And then I have an obligation to explain it to my constituents. I've been doing it for a number of years. I've been an elected official since '82. I think people know where I stand on this.
So in this situation,
I hope that it comes up for a vote. I hope that we'll have an opportunity to voice our concerns, because I agree with Donald Trump. We want to keep our homeland safe. I disagree that these measures, the ban from 7 countries, and especially the refugee program that has been so helpful, that is banned for 120 days. I'm a refugee myself, so I would be the last person to pull the rug out from under the next person to come in. So I don't think that those measures will keep our country safe. I agree it's a worthy objective. I want to keep our country safe. This is the greatest country. But will those do it? I just don't think it gets to that mark. We want good vetting, extreme vetting. All of those phrases have been used. If the vetting was not good enough, then let's work on it. Let's get it as tough as we can. But if you're a U.S. legal resident, if you're a refugee, we will allow you to come in. That has been our commitment to you.
And Congresswoman, I know this is personal to you, and I just want to pin you down on that last question, too. If this does come up for a vote in the chamber, as there is some expectation it may, how will you vote on this?
Well, I've told you this is how I feel. I don't know how I will vote because I don't know what the measure before us will be. But I have been very clear. I am against this executive order for various reasons, and I will vote my conscience. But I never say I'm going to vote this way or that way, because I don't know what the measure before me will be. And I'm glad that President Trump is keeping his promises. That's a good thing for a politician. I just wish he wouldn't keep all of them. I don't want the Dreamers to be deported. That's another one that may be coming up pretty soon, and I worry about that. Our community is made up of wonderful dreamers, and they've made our community stronger. So let's pray for our country and pray for our president and work for the best.
So, Congresswoman, will we see you over on the steps of the Supreme Court later on tonight with Nancy Pelosi and her protest?
I don't join in protests. I wish them all the best. I don't know anything about it. I hope it's nice weather, and I hope that they all have a great protest. But I'm my own person.
Congresswoman Ros-Lehtinen, thank you very much for joining us and for sharing that opinion. I appreciate it.